Am I in the center? Am I in the center now?
Yep. Now you're.
Hey guys, what's going on? If you are watching this video and it's Tuesday, the week of SEMA for 2018, we're doing a meet and greet at 4 o'clock outside Central Hall at the AccuAir Corral booth. They have like 6 cars on AccuAir. We're gonna be there at 4 o'clock to say hi to anybody that wants to come by and say hi. Or if you don't want to come by and say hi, that's completely cool too. I'll probably just be there. Anyway, besides the point. But we just thought we'd let you know if you want to come say hi. We today are talking about ESR. Now, ESR is a brand that you guys have always consistently asked us to talk about, and there are some people that love them, some people that don't love them, and some people that really don't love them. And I mean, everybody has their reasons, but nevertheless, ESR is an extremely common wheel company, and a lot of people want to know more about it. So we thought we knew everything about them, and then we decided to reach out to them again and see if they wanted to share with us any nitty-gritty details. And turns out that they do, which was pretty neat, because most wheel companies are like, no, we don't want to talk to you, because then you're going to tell people things that we don't want them to know, which is lame. So ESR, thanks for getting us, giving us some information. And before we jump into it, we're going to talk about things that you probably didn't know about ESR, things that ESR maybe didn't want you to know, but maybe they're comfortable with letting you know, and of course, where ESR is going in like the next year or two so that you can brag about them if you want to, or you can keep an eye out because maybe they're making something that you're gonna want in the next couple months. Anyway, I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's just jump right into it. So first and foremost, you guys know that ESR is making forged multi-piece wheels. That is not really any new information, but something that is new is the fact that they're going to be introducing their own original cast wheel lineup. Phlegm in the nose. Hold on, let me just.
Going in the video now.
That's disgusting. So you know that they're making the multi-piece wheels because that's just something that we've been up to. And cast wheels are something that you know that they've made. But this is going to be an original wheel lineup from ESR that's going to be cast. It's going to be something that's a little bit different. They're going for original designs, and they're trying to stay in that same price point so that people that want to pick up a set of wheels that doesn't want to cost them an arm and a leg, they're going to be able to get with these new original cast wheels. But that's not the only thing that they're making. They're actually developing some forged monoblock options. Now, if you guys didn't know, forged monoblock wheels are getting extremely popular, and here's why. Forged monoblocks are one-piece, fully forged wheels. They're usually made out of T6061 aluminum. That's the same stuff multi-piece wheels are made out of, but since it's a one-piece wheel that's pressurized to create the design, they're extremely lightweight and they're extremely strong. And since ESR already has all the companies and all the manufacturers that they need to make forged monoblock wheels, they're like, yeah, we'll do it too. So ESR is actually coming out with a forged monoblock wheel that's gonna have some simulated multi-piece-ness to it. Not entirely sure how we feel about that just yet, but we'll see what happens. But it's pretty cool to see that ESR is coming out with their own original wheel cast line. They're coming out with their own forged monoblock, and they also have their multi-piece wheels as well. So I think you're gonna see their SR line slowly start to fade away as they try to establish these new wheel designs. And if you wanna see what they're looking like, you can check out fitmentindustries.com/ESR because they're probably there. And if they're not, well, I tricked you and you watch this video anyway. So it's easy to see that ESR has a plan to stay in the game for a long time. And if anybody knows, there's a lot of car wheel brands out there right now. But you may not have known is that they're actually trying to get into the truck game. And this is kind of hilarious because the truck game is like 10 years older than any of the car wheels. So what I'm saying by that is that if you want a truck wheel, you can get black, you can black with machine finished, you can get black with milled, you can get chrome, you can get black, and you can get black. I mean, that's pretty much all of the truck wheels in existence. So car wheels are finding it very easy for them to get into the truck market because they can come out with flashy new designs with different colors that just blows the truck market away. You've seen other companies like BC Forge do it with their multi-piece wheel line, and now ESR is thinking about getting involved in the off-road pickup game by offering truck wheels with the ESR wheel name. So that's gonna be something that's really interesting to see. Now, they have not confirmed that they're doing that yet. That's just something that they kind of want to do. But if I have any guess as to if they're gonna do it or not, I would probably say they will. They're gonna give the Rotiform 6 a little run for their money, and we'll see what happens in probably the next year. So anytime we bring up ESR, a lot of people seem to either get questioned or they get really excited, and they probably get excited because ESR, or nervous, I mean, there's a whole slew of emotions you could probably get. ESR is one of those brands that people are trying to get more information out of, and something that a lot of people always seem to like misunderstand is that ESR is some tiny company, and they really aren't. Right now, ESR sits in a 10,000 square foot facility, which, I mean, isn't the biggest, but it's definitely not small by any means, but they already have plans to move into a 45,000 square foot facility, which is actually much bigger than 10,000 square. It's like 4.5 times bigger. It's whatever, it's math. But they also already know that they're gonna plan on moving out of that within a year and a half based on their current growth, which is interesting because a lot of times people talk about ESR and they're bad wheels or they're good wheels or people wanna know more about them. But in terms of where ESR is going with the fact that they're introducing their own wheel lineup, the fact that they're introducing forged monoblock and that they have forged multi-piece and all of that stuff is made here in the USA, it's pretty cool to see. A lot of new companies have a tendency to fall off, or they get in trouble by saying things they shouldn't on Twitter, or they just end up not making products, or they go out of business, or they have way too much money or overhead. And ESR doesn't seem to be going through any of that. They're actually like surviving the 3 most difficult years it is to start a wheel company, especially here in the United States. So we're excited to see what they're doing. Now, if they have any sort of truck off-road wheels, they're gonna have a whole nother line of competition, because our boys over at Custom Offsets seem to have their own opinions on anything that's not black, or not black with machined milling, or just truck wheels are all black, man. They're all black. They're all black and chrome, except if you want some Foses, then it's polished, which is even worse than chrome because it's terrible to upkeep. It's whatever, we'll talk about it in a different video. So then we talk about, well, if ESR is successful, how successful are they? ESR probably sends out about 1,800 wheel sets a month, which if you think about it, that's a pretty good chunk of wheels. You're looking at producing probably around 75,000 wheels a year. So in terms of ESR slowing down, probably not. And the best part about it is that since ESR has a group of people behind it that just like to make wheels that work, they're kind of in it for all the right reasons. They want to get their own established name, their own established credibility, and the fact that they're getting into all this new stuff that you probably didn't know just helps us understand that ESR doesn't plan on going away anytime soon. We've met the guys of ESR, they're very nice people, they're very excited to work with us, and then at the same time, like, they're just real. You know, there's a lot of companies out there that want you to run their stuff because they just want you to run their stuff, and they're gonna put it all over IG, and they really don't care about you a whole heck of a lot. It seems like even though ESR has had some tough times in the past, especially when it comes down to certain designs, I do think that they're trying to get away from that, and I think in the next year or two, you are going to see them get away from that because they're gonna realize that they have their own image to uphold, and it's gonna look a lot better than ones in the past. Now that ESR is successful and actually has a foundation, I'm really excited to see what they do in the next year. And of course, if we run into them at SEMA, we'll be sure to let you guys know what they spill to us so that we can tell you, even though they told us all of this. So it's kind of a drama-filled, like, statement, but it's not because they know it. It's kind of like all those fake reality shows. Like, it's planned, but you don't think it's planned, but it's planned. So I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. If you're interested in picking up some ESR wheels, check out fitmentindustries.com/ESR, or just go to our website. You can enter in your year, make, and model and figure out what sort of wheels you want to buy. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. If you haven't gotten there yet, don't forget to subscribe. We will see you later, hopefully at SEMA, Tuesday, 4 o'clock, outside the Central Hall, Acura booth, carousel, 6 cars, 4 o'clock. We'll see you later. 4 o'clock, Tuesday. Peace.